Question. How do we call?
He gave us a signal.
What is up, Gotham Guardians and Arkham Adversaries? It is your boy Trey of the Bat Channel. We are live once again after a while, a little bit of a hiatus. I know some of you probably have questions of like, where did our Cape Crusader content creator go? I was traveling in the mountains, preparing to be Batman. No, I'm just kidding. Just a lot going on. Family wise, that had to take a bit of a break. I will explain in detail at a later date. Some fun announcements, but I can't quite share it yet. So it's been a lot of that. So it's great to see you all, though. Thank you so much. Thank you for being patient with us. While we took our little break, and kind of horrible timing, I know as well, because in October I'll be out for like 2 weeks in Greece for a little vacation with the Wonder Wife and her parents. So it's a lot going on, but I'll be sure to make some videos, have Corey do some stuff while we're out. But it's great to see you all here. Thank you so much for hanging out with the Bat Channel once again. As always, if this is your first time hanging out with the Bat Channel, I can't show the movie for our watch party. We would get struck down faster than Batman could say, I guess I'm Batman. Warner Brothers would not allow that. Not for a second. So you have to have Max, the streaming service, or own it. You should own it. It's the 35th anniversary. Happy Batman Day, everybody. Celebrating 85 years of the Cape Crusader that we all love. I'll talk about it once Corey gets onto the stream, but some cool stuff for sure to talk about. So without further ado, we'll go through the pleasantries real quick. You can follow us on one of our social media pages like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter at _Bat Channel. It's just a great way to find out what's going on in our lives. I have been posting a little bit there while I've been out not making YouTube content. And we did come out with a video earlier today of the Wolfman coming out next year, a little trailer reaction with the Wonder Wife and I. So make sure to check that out. Did watch Twilight of the Gods on Netflix. That was insane. Yeah, that was something crazy. We're going to talk about that one. And the Penguin Show. That's actually been a pleasant surprise of how good that is. But it also helps us out so much when you smash a like, share this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me bring out the best co-host I could ever ask for. Ladies and gentlemen, Super Bro Corey.
What's up, everybody? How we doing today?
It's good to see you, dude. How you been?
Good to see you. I'm pretty excited about being here tonight. I totally forgot that it was Batman Day. To me, it's Earth, Wind, and Fire Day, buddy.
It is Earth, Wind, and Fire Day. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Oh, yeah, dude. Love it. I'm excited. I got the dog heard us singing Earth, Wind, and Fire. She's like, "Can I get in on this?" Yes, my man. It is not only Batman Day, buddy, but is Earth, Wind, and Fire Day as well. So, hey, you gotta love the classics right there. Guys, make sure I'm giving you time right now to pull this movie up on your phone, your TV, while you're watching us on the phone. It's just creating a theatrical experience for those who couldn't go out to the movie theaters today to celebrate Batman Day. They did a whole bunch of Batman movies. I think they did Batman, Mask of the Phantasm, Batman Forever, which, hey, released the Schumacher cut. We need that. I can't believe we're still waiting on that. That's a no-brainer at this point, It's silly. All the good things. Corey, so I've been waiting to talk to you about this.
Ooh,
I don't know if you heard.
What did I hear?
Some famous superhero is getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh, no. You're mistaken. They don't put superheroes on the Walk of Fame. It's just rich people.
Just rich people?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you get on the Walk of Fame.
I don't think
you pay somebody to get on there.
Pay probably. What? I don't know what you. I don't even. What are you even saying? Are you saying words right now? Hate to break it to you, Corey. While Superman may have been the very first ever superhero comic book character that came out in 1937, 2 years later, the greatest superhero would come out, known as the Batman, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the Batman is getting a Hollywood Walk of Fame star on Hollywood Boulevard, wherever you want to call it. Hey, it's cool. I'm sure if Batman's there, Superman's next, right? He has to be.
Oh, you know what?
Spider-Man beats him,
What's up, Zach? I like what Ernie says here. Absolute Vodka got put on Walk of Fame. So, like I said, money gets you on the Walk of Fame.
Is that Absolute Vodka has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying,
the dumbest thing I've ever. That's not even a star. That's not even a character. What are we doing? That's just sponsorship now. I don't even know what to say about that at this point. That's just ridiculous.
I was about to make a joke, and I'm not going to go there.
Don't do it.
And I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you afterwards.
All right, I'm waiting for it. Corey, Batman 1989. We're getting ready to watch this incredible film. 35-year anniversary. You 2 years old. You probably didn't see it in movie theaters, but to you, this was your Batman. Before we got into Christian Bale and Ben Affleck,
dude, yes, absolutely. I loved Michael Keaton Batman. Still love Michael Keaton Batman. This was a big one for me. This is back when I kind of liked Batman a little bit more. So I actually had a Batman the Batman logo T-shirt, the 1989 Batman T-shirt, and I wore it proudly. So as a young boy. So yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
Hey, to me, it's like this movie in a way kind of it really solidified Batman and superhero movies, because you got the 1966 Adam West Batman that really jumped him into pop culture stardom. But a lot of comic book fans were kind of pissed off, right? They're like, that's goofy Batman. I mean, it's still awesome. We still love it, right? Kapow, punch, but we want a comic book accurate version of Batman. And I think what is so cool is just how all the pieces started to align with, you had the success of course, the great Christopher Reeve, Richard Donner Superman, that really kind of opened up a lot of studios like Warner Brothers to being like, hey, there's an audience here for superhero characters. And if we do it right, we could be onto something here. And I think that starts with, Michael Uslan, who purchased the rights to do a movie for Batman back in 1979. He's been an executive producer ever since for Batman films. But him and this other guy were like working really hard to get this movie. Imagine that. That was 1979. They purchased the rights and they're trying to figure out, Corey, did you know at one point Warner Brothers tapped into Steven Spielberg to be Batman, to do Batman.
Wow, really? I did not know that, Trey.
Yes. Isn't that crazy?
That would be interesting.
Right? Because guess who Steven Spielberg wanted as Bruce Wayne? If you had to think at around that time and who Steven Spielberg worked with, who would have been his go-to action hero?
I'm leaning towards Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep, yeah. They're actually
That's
considering,
awesome, man.
And I believe it was Tim Curry was supposed to be the Joker who, did the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And he was Pennywise the clown, so all the crazy things that they were doing around that time to get this movie off the ground. And of course, every Batman movie is some type of, controversy that happens, like when they finally tapped in Tim Burton, who just got off the success of Pee-wee's Big Adventure and Beetlejuice, nonetheless, when they are like, hey, you're on a roll, my man. And you know what? Let's give you a shot at Batman. And he's like, cool. Well, I want Michael Keaton to be Batman then. And everyone went crazy, right? They're like, are you kidding me, Mr. Mom? The dude is a comedian. He's not going to be a dark Batman. We're going back to that 1966 stuff. This is ridiculous. Just finished rewatching Batman. The GOAT, Kevin Conroy, man. Rest in peace. I had a chance to meet him and I didn't. That is one I still beat myself up about all the time. But luckily my father-in-law did get me a signed picture from him, so I appreciate that. I at least have that. That's cool though. That's awesome, Trent. Great show. Let me know what your favorite episode is of Batman the Animated Series. But so they got Tim Burton. He's bringing over Michael Keaton, and they reached out to Jack Nicholson, right? One of the greatest Jokers of all time. He really found a way to bring in the Cesar Romero, but add in the gangster mobster element to it. That was really, really awesome.
That's why I like Jared Leto too.
Did you know originally Jack Nicholson was like, I'm not interested. I've done too many of these crazy psycho characters. I'm not going to do it. You know who they tapped next to do it? Robin Williams. Imagine how crazy that would have been, right?
That would have been interesting, man. He does have that dark side, bro, as well.
Totally. And I think that would have been. Oh yes, yeah, and even some of his other movies that he's done, where it's a little more. I mean, Hook kind of has some dark, depressing elements too, right? He's losing his innocence as a child, and becoming an adult, and he's kind of grumpy. But so when they got Robin Williams, he's like, yeah, I'll totally do this. I think I can get this done. The studio really wanted Jack Nicholson still. They were like, hey, tell Jack that Robin Williams, who is one of the biggest actors in the late 80s going into the 90s, one of the biggest actors, they're like, tell Jack that Robin Williams wants to do it, and we're going to pay him a buttload of money. So they told Jack Nicholson, he was like, are you kidding me? He's like, I'll do this movie then. So he's like, here's Johnny. So Jack Nicholson comes in. He's like, you know what? I'm going to do this movie, but I want a portion of all the toy sales and the merch that you do. And because of that, still to this day, if you count for inflation, Jack Nicholson was one of the highest paid actors of all time because of this movie right here. Whoa. He made a bet on the merch.
Whoa. Smart man.
Smart man indeed. He saw the vision. He was like, I know what these movies are going to do. It's going to be insane. So smart job by good old Jack Nicholson there. But yeah, man, it's such a crazy, all the things that had to happen just right for this movie to get done. And of course, when Michael Keaton met all the controversy and all the fans sent in 55,000 letters to Warner Brothers demanding that they get rid of Michael Keaton and pick somebody else for the role. So Warner Brothers is used to getting angry worded letters from fans. That has not changed in a long
change
time.
one bit, dude.
Not one bit. But the cool part is, what did they do? They're like, hey, we're going to change fans' minds immediately when we show Michael Keaton in the suit. So that was the first thing they did. This sounds familiar, doesn't it, Corey? They show Michael Keaton in the suit in front of the Batmobile, and all of a sudden people went, oh wait, this is not Adam West's Batman. This is something darker, you know?
So James Gunn's Superman is...
Oh, well, yeah, the first set photos of Superman Legacy, whatever they're calling it, didn't quite hit the mark with fans on that. But it's I don't know, we'll have to see. It always kind of depends on what happens in the movie and how it's used, I always say. My favorite episode of Batman the Animated Series, The Great Ghost, with Adam West. That's awesome. Yeah, that was a cool episode for sure. Maybe Warner Brothers being right about Keaton made Warner Brothers feel confident for Justice League to prove fans wrong. Yeah, but I think partly it was the fans knew what they wanted, right? They wanted something darker, so therefore they had the confidence that they knew they were doing something right, because what really propelled this movie to get done and what got Tim Burton, because Tim Burton at the time, he had never read a Batman comic before. Do you know the two comics, Corey, that he read that he was like, okay, we're going to do balloons and peace to celebrate Batman? The two comics that Tim Burton read was, of course, my favorite comic of all time. Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. Can't go wrong with that.
I would have got that one right.
And this one, Corey, will probably make sense once you realize Jack Nicholson's look as Joker in it. The other one, and Zach M is correct, The Killing Joke.
My gosh.
The Killing Joke. So it was Batman, Dark Knight Returns, and The Killing Joke.
Do you still have that one up there?
I do. Yeah, that's somewhere in the back.
Nice.
And I do have all the ones that you got Frank Miller signed for Dark Knight Returns. I got my comics. I do.
Yeah, The Killing Joke was your first comic, right?
No. Not my first comic.
Which one was the first one?
Oh, Corey, you're the one who bought it for me.
I know. I can't remember anymore. I bought you a lot of comics.
You have. Well, we'll save that in just a moment for the comic. I'll let you think on it. But so a DC and Marvel, will there be a Batman Spider-Man animated crossover story soon in an anime? Well, you know what? I think because you have James Gunn in the head of DC Studios, I think it's even more possible. But do I want it? I do have that comic of the Batman and Spider-Man one. That's a cool comic. I don't know. I fear that if that moment ever happens with Marvel and DC crossing over, I think what that will say to the world is that the superhero genre in terms of cinematic relevancy it's on a downhill slide from there. I think that's them putting up the white flag that audiences don't care about Batman anymore. So, or, the superheroes movies. So this is the end of it. Because how do you go back from that? How do you make something cooler than Marvel and DC crossover? And not only that, that'd be an insanely huge, giant budget of a movie. I personally don't ever want to see it happen. I never want to see a DC Marvel crossover. If it's in the comics, cool, but in the movies, hell no. Stay away. Yeah, not a fan of that idea. The Killing Joke was super dark. Oh, absolutely. And I loved the animated movie. Other than the first kind of, was it 30 minutes that they did with Batgirl and Batman, that the movie would have been perfect if they just would have started basically right when the Killing Joke comic starts. We didn't need the extra 20 minutes to make it R-rated or a movie. That was not good in any way. But yeah, man, it's Killing Joke is a great one. Critic Chris says Nolan never read a Batman comic neither prior to Batman Begins. His brother did, but Batman DC Comics wasn't Nolan's thing. That is true. Yeah, his brother was kind of the comic book reader. And you know what? It's sometimes it just matters of, do you have the right vision? Do you understand the character in a way that works for him? And clearly Nolan had a good understanding and a good idea to reinvent Batman in a way that felt authentic. And and now you got one of the greatest trilogies of all time with The Dark Knight. Yeah, man, I love those movies. Though surprisingly, you'd probably think I'm crazy for the movie. Dark Knight's not my favorite in that one. It's not at all. Both Snyder and Gunn are not my top choices to helm a shared universe. That's fair. If who would you want, Chris? Then who's kind of your go-to for it? Guys, let us know in the chat if you're also ready to go. If you have Batman 1989 pulled up, because then we'll get it started here just shortly.
Can we talk about that for a second?
What?
So I queued up, Batman.
Yeah.
I own it, so it's on Fandango, and it started to play, a little bit, and immediately I was disappointed. Immediately.
Okay.
You want to know why?
Why?
Do you remember the old Batman 1989 VHS commercial?
Are you talking about the Pepsi one?
It was Diet Pepsi, and then Are You Ready for the Film? We may need to play that before we get started, Trey.
Pull it up. I can't. If I know which one you're talking about, that's funny. Yeah, dude, which actually I did pour me some Pepsi simply because of this particular movie.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Let me pull it up real quick.
Had to. All right. So yeah, reminder, let us know if you're ready, and we'll get started shortly. Whether you have it on DVD, I have it literally at the 0 mark, All right. Trent asks, what do you think of the newest Batman movie? The one with Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson. There's elements I really like to that movie. We did do a review on it, and you'll actually see it was a mixed panel. Some people liked it, some people disliked it. I liked it the first time. It wasn't the best Batman movie for me. It was a solid start. And I think they're setting up some really, really cool things. To me, it seems like they're setting up the Court of Owls at some point, which is a great comic book line. I just think Robert Pattinson, he's just not a good Batman to me. And the whole fact that they did this very detective noir, which was the element I loved about it. I thought it was so cool that we finally had, the narration over it like you would get in a DC comic. I just thought that was great. I thought the Gotham City aesthetic was awesome. Colin Farrell's Penguin was fantastic. But Robert Pattinson didn't quite sell me as Batman. He wasn't intimidating. There was this great opener of him being like, but I am the shadows, I'm lurking, and they think I'm there. But it's hard to believe that when the next 10 minutes are him just walking around everywhere where people can find him. He's knocking on the door rather than just showing up in the room. And to me, that portion, everything else, the Riddler was cool. I digged the Joker thing they kind of had going on. Everything else was cool, but Batman didn't sell it for me. And that's the part that it's about. So it was a good start. I'm curious to see where they go with it, but it's a movie that hasn't aged well with me. I've watched it maybe 2 more times after, and I was like, I'm finding more and more issues of why I don't particularly care for it, and I don't want my view on it to tarnish too much. I still want to enjoy it, and I do. The music, Michael Giacchino, he nailed that sucker.
Well, like I said, the best part of that movie was Penguin. So,
oh yeah.
That's why when the new show came out, I knew it was going to be a banner. So I'm excited to talk to you about that sometime.
Which we will talk about the Penguin. We are going to do our reviews on it as well. So, be on the lookout for that. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. The first episode, I was going to do a watch party like we normally do, and then do a review after, but my apartment went out of power for like 4 days. So it was not this week has been a bit rough. Chris says choice top of my head would be the Strauss brothers that gave Civil War winner. So I mean, hey, yeah, I mean, they did some of the best work in the MCU with Winter Soldier. Civil War wasn't quite awesome in my opinion, but I'm a little biased on that just because BVS came out and Civil War came out around the same time, and people were giving BVS shade on a particular.
I think the actual comic story of Civil War is much better.
Way better. Yeah, the actual comic of Civil War is way better than the movie we got. But I still say Winter Soldier, one of the best Marvel movies. And hell, I would put in one of the best superhero movies of all time. That's how good Winter Soldier is. Yeah. I know what they did was animation, but I think they can give same success in live action. Yeah, maybe. Looking forward to more about Jenna. You know, Kojay, our boy Kojay. I can't wait until we show people some more Super Sentai. It's gonna be awesome. So, Corey, what's everybody saying? Are we ready to go?
Ready, Trey, but before we go, I did find that.
Well, you did. Okay, cool. All right. After this commercial, we'll get started. But Corey, show us this thing real quick. I can't quite remember what it is.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. You want to give us a 3, 2, 1 play? No. All
right. Here we go.
Just do play. Yep.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, play.
Hello. Gotham Corner Store? Yes, we seem to be down to our last diet cook.
Yeah.
A gentleman is on his way to pick some up. Just look for a black car. No, this black car will be rather difficult to miss. And by the way, the gentleman is usually in quite a rush.
Just for the taste of it.
How dare you, Alfred? Diet Coke is trash.
Hold it! Hold it right there! Let's see if you're really ready to watch this movie. Okay,
I love
popcorn?
this so much.
Check. Soft drink? Check. Warner Brothers ball cap? Aha! You can't watch a Warner Brothers movie without a Warner Brothers ball cap. Listen, Doc, what if they ordered a Warner Brothers ball cap so they had it next time? Well, here's all you have to do, folks. Just send for this. A new Warner Brothers catalog. Use it to order your Warner Brothers ball cap. And while you're at it, you can order stuff like T-shirts, posters, movie books.
Dude, this is bringing back so many memories right now.
That's neckties. It's all in the catalog, which you can get now by dialing this 900 number. So when you get a chance, call.
No, they have to call now. They can't watch the movie until they order their new catalog.
I would be afraid to call it now.
Don't forget to call, folks.
Should we call that number right now?
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's so funny. Thank you, Corey, for showing us that. I totally spaced about that. Yeah, that was on like when you put in the VHS. Remember when you had to rewind shit, Corey? These kids will never understand. Are you actually calling it?
I'm kind of curious now.
You know what? Do it.
It's $1.50 per minute will be added to your phone bill. Offer good through, what is that, 12 something?
Well, if inflation is a true thing, Corey, then you're going to be paying $10 a minute.
Verizon Wireless, your call cannot be completed as done.
Batman closed the line, huh? Can't happen.
Well, shoot.
That's
or what's it? Don't do it. Yeah.
Well,
they're closed. Sorry.
Now we know it's no longer there.
I can't get my catalog to get my Warner Brother hat.
Alrighty, guys. Well, hopefully you are ready to go. Tim Burton, Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson, Kim Basinger, and of course the great Danny Elfman rocking this score as so iconic. All right, I hope you guys have everything ready to go. Celebrating 85 years. And here we go. Coming down 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, yeah. What a cool way to start this freaking movie. You know, I wasn't alive, obviously, when this movie came out in theaters, but I wonder, like, it's one of the scenes I'm jealous. I'm jealous I wasn't sitting in the theaters with having no expectations other than, of course, all the controversy. It's kind of like how maybe I felt when I watched Batman v Superman the first time. Obviously, with The Dark Knight Returns being my favorite comic book, I did not like Ben Affleck as the choice of Batman.
I got that one right.
You did. I'll give you credit. But once I saw him,
and I also got Penguin right, bro.
I was like, he's Frank Miller's Batman, and you sold me. I'm there. Da, 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 dum. There he is. Go. How crazy was that too? You think about like Prince doing some of the album for this, and it's just like that. What are we thinking here? That's crazy. Brilliant. The Fire album.
Feels much better watching that commercial beforehand. It really got me in the mood now. Remember Keaton's Batman appearing in Tiny Toon Adventures? Mm-hmm.
There was something about that, wasn't there? Oh gosh.
Danny Elfman did cook.
You got the Monarch Theater.
Should I do my iconic theme, Trey?
Wasn't it like oh gosh. Chris, wasn't that something? It was like Bat Duck. Am I thinking of the right thing? Bat Duck. Do you remember, Corey, with the Tiny Toon Adventures?
Yeah. Are you ready, Trey?
Sure. I think what Burton especially got right when it comes to Batman is Gotham City. He really gave Gotham City kind of a character of its own, with the Art Deco look, Yeah, Slasher Fred. That's so true, brother. So true. And even Adam West was kind of pissed, right? I mean, he was kind of he would have been, he probably was late 40s, maybe early 50s, and he was kind of like, why did they pick me to be Batman? And no shade to Adam West, because without Adam West in that 60s series, you don't get the popularity of Batman. Yes, he was huge in the comics, but Adam West propelled Batman into pop culture success that made any film studio kind of consider, well, hey, maybe we can. You got to give all the credit. Batman Returns, yeah. Danny DeVito. Never leave the cave without it. Does anyone know why Batman Returns was a Christmas movie? Well, I know at one time Michael Uslan, one of the first adaptations he wrote was supposed to feature Mr. Freeze, if I recall, and he was going to call it The Return of Batman, I believe. And it was kind of to tell the audience that we're going to the comic book version of Batman, not the silly stuff. And I think, if I recall, Freeze was kind of the original idea he had, or they even toyed around with Dr. Zero. I don't know. You have to remind me. I might know the answer, but for some reason it's not coming to me. Yes, absolutely.
Don't kill me, man.
Never kill you. Tell all your friends about me. I'm Batman. That's so cool. I still get goosebumps from it, man. This is a huge crime of this movie. The fact that they didn't use him in Batman Forever. I know Joel Schumacher kind of wanted to go his own route, but the fact that they paid him so much money, Billy D. Williams, so much money to get him out of the contract was like, why? He's a great actor. And he set him up in this world. Like he was great. He would have been perfect.
Did you know that Michael Keaton, when he was talking to Tim Burton, he was worried that Batman's real identity would be easy to figure out. So he was discussing ways with Tim Burton on how to disguise his character some and stop people from figuring out, oh, yeah, Bruce Wayne's Batman. So
I'm sure the voice played into it, to make it different.
Making the lower, the lower voice when he was portraying Batman versus Bruce Wayne was one of the things that he wanted to do, which is funny because that has been, some of Batman's portrayals in the future with like Kevin Conroy and Christian Bale and people who do that different voice.
Yeah. Which is funny because I remember, I don't know if people knew the story with Christian Bale, but when he did that audition for, I think they actually put him in the Batman Forever suit, Val Kilmer's. I think that's what all the actors had to audition in. When Christian Bale did the voice thing, he went home to his wife and she's like, so how did it go? And he's like, well, I did the scene, and he did it for her. And she was like, well, you really that up, didn't you? Little did she know. That's what got him the job.
Thanks for coming by, Slasher. Just to let you know, we did find that commercial and we played it about 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did see it, Slasher Fred. Thank you so much for stopping by, dude. Playing Thomas Wayne, but oh yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. Kind of like a bat. Giant bat.
He does drink blood.
Does Eckhart look familiar to you, Corey?
Yes.
Oh, maybe you already know, so I'll let you say it if you do.
I'm not sure where to go.
Okay. So the actor is William Wilkins. You would probably recognize him best in Indiana Jones. The first one. He plays one of the I think he's CIA or he's FBI, something like that. He's one of the agents. He's the one that meets up with Indiana in the beginning and says, "Hey, what are the Nazis after? You know, what is this lost ark? You know." But you would also probably recognize him in Star Wars: A New Hope. He was one of the rebels. Jack Nicholson having to get his good friend on the movie with him.
It's cool that this is one of Jack Nicholson's favorite roles that he's ever played.
I mean, it's how do you not have fun with this role, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I did look up. I was curious because I knew Jack Nicholson, like I told you the story, right? Where he took a percentage of the gross of the film, the merchandise and stuff like that. And because he did the percentage of the gross of the film, he took in around $60 million.
Really?
Now think about that. If I recall, Robert Downey Jr. got paid $50 million to do Avengers Endgame and I think Infinity War. If you count for inflation, that means Jack Nicholson made roughly almost $150 million from this movie. Set for life. And then some. Fun fact, Vicki Vale, played by Kim Basinger here, was originally supposed to, they wanted Michelle Pfeiffer, but Michael Keaton was dating her at the time. And he was like, that's weird. I don't want it. So she didn't do it until they broke up. And then she was able to play Catwoman in Batman Returns. He's like, it's okay now. I bet he regrets that decision of breaking up with her after seeing her in leather. I don't know how.
What is he in again?
Which one?
The head boss.
Oh, you're talking about Grinsom? Jack Palance? Palin, something like that. You knew him as Curly in City Slickers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Great movie.
City Slickers, man. The search for Curly's gold.
Yeah. Integrity, my man. It's good to see you, bro. He says, I love this movie. I saw it in theaters in the summer of '89 because I'm older than dirt. You're not older than dirt. Nah, bro. You couldn't walk outside without seeing that Bat logo everywhere. Cereal, haircuts, t-shirts, posters. I mean, go big or go home, right? You and I still do this. Remember, Corey, you are my number one. And
Put all on red, baby. He's about to learn. Never rub another man's rhubarb.
So here's my other question. Now in the show, Superman and Lois, I still need to watch that show. I know I'm embarrassed. TV show will be that Lex Luthor Jr., Lex Luthor Sr., and which one of those will be for the Superman movie in July 2025?
It's not connected, I thought.
They shouldn't be. Superman Legacy is completely its separate name. We already know they have their Lex Luthor. I'm totally spacing the actor's name, the guy who played Beast in the new X-Men movies. Michael Goh. I love him, man. He is definitely a great. We've been blessed with many great Alfreds. Great,
one
Alfred,
of the best.
Great Batman, yeah, definitely
probably the best Alfred. I'm sorry,
even over Michael Caine.
Easily,
I mean, because Michael Caine is one of the
easily best. Over Michael Caine, bro. He probably is the best Alfred.
I mean,
put it in the poll. Put it in the poll. Make it a poll, Trey.
You want a poll?
Yeah, I want a poll.
Oh, all right. 1 second. I don't have enough options to pick here, Corey. There's so many
Put
good
the top
ones.
ones, Trey.
Just put the top ones.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go by live action movies.
Yeah, live action
Won't
only.
include the 66. Michael Caine. The Wicker People. Okay, there you go. I know if you're watching and you're like, dude, you didn't put all the Alfreds on there. I know. I put what I could. YouTube only gives you 4 options, but go ahead, pick who you think had the best portrayal of Alfred Pennyworth.
I'm really excited to see what people say. I think, he's going to win easily, Trey.
You think so, huh?
Uh-huh.
I'd be curious, man. Six. Yeah, 6 is good. The Batman. I like the little name drop for Corner Martise. Clearly a Dark Knight Returns reference there. This then.
Man. Bruce Wayne can't afford the best technology nowadays, huh?
What are you talking about?
These aren't flat screen TVs.
It was 89.
I'm sorry, Trey. Is he a visionary or is he not?
Get out.
Oh. Dick Tracy.
Great. Yeah, man.
Dick Tracy was one of my favorite movies growing up.
Really?
Oh, yes.
I didn't know that, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
I'm almost confused by that.
Yeah, ask Mom, buddy. What you drinking over there, Trey?
Pepsi, dude.
Diet Coke?
I could have swore there was a Pepsi commercial of Batman, but apparently it was Diet Coke. My bad.
That's awkward.
Then again, I could never. I'm sorry, I'm not a Coke guy. My mother-in-law would be mad at me, but Pepsi for the win. Conan the Barbarian. Yeah. Oh, so cool. Love that. It's amazing how certain things become aesthetically Batman too, right? Because of the non-flexibility in Keaton's suit, having him to turn his whole body, and it now becomes part of the character, And of course, they make a joke about it in The Dark Knight when Christian Bale gets the helmet so he can turn his neck. But I love that Michael Keaton, when he came back for The Flash, they asked him like, "Hey, we're gonna give you some flexibility. You can turn your head in this suit." And he's like, "No, people know my Batman." He's like, "I want to be able to turn the way I normally do. It's the aesthetic, right?" Good choice. Even though the film was not great. All right, we probably have, I'll give you guys 2 more minutes before I close that. Who was the best portrayal of Alfred poll? Game balloon still. Oh God. Think about the future. Yeah. Wait until they get a load of me. So cool. Kind of get the Killing Joke, influence here. I go loony. I agree with Nolan of Zod being sent to the Phantom Zone, not killed off, so he can make a comeback in future installment. Are we talking about Man of Steel? I personally was okay with Superman snapping Zod's neck. To me, it made sense. I don't understand the anger in the backlash behind that particular scene, because it wasn't like Superman did it out of hate or and not only that, it's like, how can we give that scene shit about Man of Steel when literally in Superman 2 with Richard Donner, Superman blatantly smiles as he does it, kills Zod and his entire group. Just gets rid of their powers, throws him into the ditch. I mean, it's not like he's falling in a bottomless pit. The dude is dead along with the other two. Like, so Christopher Reeve's Superman straight up murdered with a smile on his face Zod. So I was like, so I didn't understand how fans were like, Superman wouldn't do that. I mean, Corey, you're the Superman fan. You tell me.
Both ways it plays out, it works for me. I like the fact that Zod comes back as well, but in Man of Steel, it's a different Superman. So I like that Superman snaps Zod's neck there. It's like it was a choice, is how I see it. Like he did it out of love for humans and everything like that. So he went against his own kind to save humans. So it was like just like the ultimate, move.
It was a sacrifice in a way. He is killing.
I think we should try.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, and the poll here, real quick, of who was the
I'm
best.
excited to hear what people say, bro.
This is gonna be interesting. Okay.
So who was the best Alfred, Trey?
Okay.
And if it's not Michael.
So out of 28 votes, Andy Serkis got 0 votes. Poor Andy Serkis. I don't think Andy Serkis has gotten enough chance to showcase his Alfred. So I give him some leeway there. Jeremy Irons, though, surprisingly, got 21% of the vote.
Really?
People really liked kind of his Earth One, more involved, battle-worn Alfred. I kind of dig that. In second place, with 35% Super Bro, Shamako Kain.
Yep.
And then 42% Michael Go. Wow. So that honestly,
I told you, bro.
Imagine how close that is. I think that's literally 1 vote difference.
No. Well, I'm glad I voted then.
You voted? You cheat. You punk. Who'd you vote for, Corey? Michael Caine? I'm just kidding.
Andy Serkis.
Oh. All right. I think I saw someone wanted us to do a best Batmobile.
Batmobile. Yes.
Okay. Before I do the Batmobile thing, I'm guessing we're sticking to live action.
I think we stick to live action. We're watching Batman 1989.
Because I'm only given the 4 choices, then I do have to ask. I feel like we can kind of group these together because of directors, but do we pick Batman Forever's Batmobile or Batman and Robin with George Clooney, which was the single seat car?
Batnips.
You want Batnips? I agree, Koj. You see what I have to work with. Me personally, I love how this is shot.
Yeah.
You don't quite reveal it yet, but it's very comic booky. Just how that panel sits.
He doesn't have an elevator?
No, you don't need an elevator. He's gonna walk the stairs, Corey. His house is 300 years old.
Do you know, domestically speaking, Trey?
Yeah.
What the highest grossing movie of 1989 was?
I mean, oh God, Corey, you're putting me on the spot, and I don't know what to pick. Tell me all the movies that came out, or
Nope,
give me top 5.
No.
Okay. So hold on. So obviously we have Batman. Was Indiana Jones Last Crusade at that time too?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
And
I'm just gonna let you know.
Ghostbusters, right?
I'm gonna just let you know. Domestically speaking, you mentioned the first and the second. Which one was the first?
I think because of, I know that it was just like a huge box office success, and everyone talks about how it just annihilated everything. Shit, though, wasn't Back to the Future 2 at that time? There's so many, and I think like one of the Lethal Weapons, right? It's either maybe the first one. Damn you, Corey. I'm gonna go with Batman. Just be safe.
Nope.
No. You're saying Batman 1989 wasn't domestically the highest?
Domestically, the highest grossing movie in 1989. Oh, wait. It was the domestically. Yes, it was domestically the highest grossing movie in 1989. Yes, it was. But worldwide, it came second to The Last Crusade, I believe is how it went.
Wait, you're saying
it was Batman was the number one, and then
Batman was the number one.
Worldwide was Indiana Jones.
How much did Indiana Jones make? And it was The Last Crusade, right? I'm correct.
It was The Last Crusade.
Mm-hmm. Okay, with Sean Connery.
With Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. She talks in her sleep. Are you looking up to see how much Indiana Jones made?
Oh, you know what? It says Batman was worldwide too. I thought I recall Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade beating Batman worldwide, and Batman won it in domestic.
Here, I'm gonna look this up because you had me doubting myself. No, Corey.
Was I right?
You're right. Technically, you're right. Because Batman made, if I recall, made around, it was just over 400 million, if I recall.
Mm-hmm.
I just looked up Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and they said worldwide it made 474 million.
Okay.
So you're right. It was the biggest film globally.
I knew it was something weird. They flip-flopped. Domestically, it was Batman, and worldwide, it was the other. So, which is easily two of my favorite movies in 1989. But
I understand what you're saying there, Chris. Yeah, I mean, Michael Shannon did an incredible job as Zod. I really loved his performance and how he kind of gave him a bit of a tragic side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta work. So, Corey, did we all decide which Batmobile for the Joel Schumacher era?
You said Batnips, bro.
You said Batnips?
No, pick whichever one you want, buddy. I agree. Integrity Michael Go fits better.
I think I see a lot of people saying Batman Forever. Okay, I'll work on the poll now. What happened to me today?
Does it come in black?
You know what? I realize I'm not going to have enough for all of them.
Happy Batman Day to the Bat Channel from the Curly Ray. $2 super chat.
Oh, Curly Ray, dude, thank you so much for that $2 super chat. Dude, happy Batman Day. And our boy Curly Ray, he's finally going to be starting a YouTube channel. Red Moon Theory. I'm super stoked for that. Can't wait. I love to play off of it too with another theory channel. Super excited to see that, bud. And he also got nominated recently for Netflix Geek to one of the best cosplayers for his Jimmy cosplay. So, dude, and I love Jimmy's my favorite character in Rebel Moon. So congrats to you on that, bud. Can't wait for your channel to come going. How tonight?
I think for a super chat, I think we got to play this one.
All right, and I have the next poll up. Who had the best Batmobile? I know I don't have Robert Pattinson's The Batman up there. If people feel so strongly about it, whoever wins this one, I'll throw whoever is in the top 3, and I'll add Pattinson's. I was just keeping it linear in terms of timeline. Sorry, YouTube only gives us a few.
I think I still have to go looking at your list here, Trey. I think I still have to go Batman 89.
Interesting. Okay.
BVS is a close second, but like Batman 89, it's just such an iconic like mobile, bro. I'm a little offended that you didn't do Adam West.
I'll add that one too. There's not enough. It only gives me 4. I was trying to think of, because I would buy that car in a heartbeat. I'd buy, honestly, if I could have, I would have all the Batmobiles in my garage. You are a vicious bastard. He has such a great laugh, man.
He thought he did so good in this movie that he used to watch this movie weekly.
Right, yeah.
For a while there, I heard. Trying to catch up with the chat here.
I know, Graham. We're keeping you busy today. Oh, wait, hold on. What did Zach M say about why Batman Returns is a Christmas movie? The movie is a gangster movie, and Batman Returns, it was more of a Polation movie. Or do we mean politician? Oh, like but the Penguin was created in December 1941. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, 1941. That would have been, yeah. Interesting. I didn't realize that was why they chose it to be a Christmas movie, but interesting. Call me Joker.
I agree. Integrity. We should do the best Joker after this.
The best Joker?
Yeah.
So how many? Let's see. You have
just do Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson.
Heath.
Do you throw in Joaquin though? No. I feel like you can't because Batman's not a part of it.
Yeah. Nope, you can't. Because it's a Batman day, and he doesn't have a Batman.
He doesn't. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Yep. I'm really curious to see how
I guess we can, because I did forget a lot of Batmobiles, man. Well, I didn't forget. I know. I'm just only
have four
options.
Right?
Yeah. I was just trying to think, like maybe I'll do a poll 2, and who's ever like the winners. I'll write down percentages. How about that?
I think we do need to talk about this too, Trey. The best score for Batman 2.
That's tough because, see, to me, the score is a tough one to do, Integrity, because, at least in my opinion, and my reason is because the music sometimes matches the character and who that character is. For an example, Keaton's score with Danny Elfman is very gothic. To me, it almost represents Gotham City more and the comic whimsicalness of it. Hans Zimmer with the Nolan movies is very heroic. Hans and Tom Holkenborg's with BVS is very angry sounding, which explains his Batman. This is a Batman who is still a very tortured, pissed off soul. Michael Giacchino's score kind of goes back to a bit of that Danny Elfman style. I don't know. We could try it. I couldn't vote on that one. I love them all for different reasons.
I agree. There's some good points there.
World dresses like a bat.
Think we may have to bring that up when we get closer to that, Zach.
Jack is nuts.
So let's get that. It's funny. That was actually my snack tonight.
The thing I really like, Chris,
Mixed
about
nuts.
Yeah.
What are the best?
That's perfect timing, Corey. That's comic gold right there. But Chris, with Zimmer's score being Batman Begins, I honestly think one of the things that makes that Begins score so well is one, he had assistants. He co-wrote with James Newton Howard, another great composer, right? But I think they played with a lot of sound design in that. If you listen to that album and have some good headphones, the sound editing on that and using the different channels and creating that 5.1 surround kind of thing going on really gives you this discombobulating thing going on. And it was used to kind of imitate what the criminals felt, especially in that dock scene with Batman when he gets Falcone, which is brilliant. That's great score writing. Batman Begins is a great score, but the Dark Knight one too is awesome with Joker and using the razor blade on the cello. And then even Dark Knight Rises with the chant for Bane is awesome. I don't know. Oh, top. See, I can't do it. I love those. I listen to those all the time. I literally have a playlist just called Batman, you know.
Which do you guys prefer, 89 or Returns? I think Returns is better film with a better story, but I prefer the slightly more mainstream approach of Batman 89. It's easy for me.
Yeah, I think I have to go 89.
89, easily.
Personally. I see what you're saying, Integrity. But I think Jack Nicholson just kind of steals the show over Danny DeVito in this one. That is just like, how do you not like gravitate towards 89? Great question, though. Okay, I'm going to close this poll real quick.
She's about to trade up, Trey.
She's about to trade up. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm going to close the poll
I'm
for who
so
had the best
excited for
Batmobile.
this one, man.
3, 2, 1, end. Okay. Out of 29 votes, the lowest is the Batman Begins Tumblr with 6%. I'm actually kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, the Tumblr was cool. Don't get me wrong, but there are some great ones.
Realistically, you're like, holy shit, that would be dope.
Yeah.
Batman Forever was 17%. Batman Forever was a cool. I'm not the chicks like the car, right? It's the car. Second place was BBS. I'm actually surprised BBS beat out Batman Forever.
Yeah.
I think BVS just had a badass Batmobile. You know, it was crazy. It was kind of the mixture of Batman 1989 with the Tumblr kind of morphine comical and, you know. But hey, you know what I should have thrown Zack Snyder's Justice League with the Bat Tank from Dark Knight Returns. That would have won for me. I was like, I love that car so much. And then of course, yeah, Batman 1989 wins without a doubt, 48%. Okay.
I love this scene so much.
Should I do part 2 of
after this scene?
Batmobiles?
After this scene.
You've ordered them already.
All right, Trey, who won?
Who won? What do you mean?
Who won the Batman vehicle?
It was Batman 1989 with 48% out of 29 votes. I'll do a part 2 here in just a moment. I know some people are like, "What the hell, dude?"
What? I agree, Slasher. It was integrity. Seems like that.
Okay. Did you ever see the Wonder Woman pilot from 2011? The one that, with Adrian Palaki and like Elizabeth Hurley. I think Carrie Elwes is in it, and even he was in Wonder Woman 84. Pedro Pascal. Yeah, I think, does he play Steve Trevor in that? I think he does. Yeah, I did see it. I mean, hey, it's a nice modernization of the Linda Carter show. Adrian looks awesome in the suit, and I mean, she's gorgeous. So I mean, that alone, Wonder Wife would be okay. Me saying this because Wonder Wife, knows how much I love Wonder Woman. Yeah, though I'm kind of glad they didn't do it. They changed the origin story way too much. That was like, I'm glad we let it die. They didn't. Oh my God, Corey. Who played Lois Lane in Smallville? I'm totally spacing her name. It starts with an E, doesn't it? Come on, dude, help me out.
I wanted to say Erica Lincoln. No, what is it?
It's like Erica something, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Erica D something? Yes. Yeah. Slasher Fred got it. Erica Durance. Boom. See, I was close. She actually wore the suit, or at least parts of it, in one of the Smallville episodes. I think for Halloween episode or something like that, or a costume party. It's something like that. I know there's one episode where she is a Themysciran princess, mind-controlled thing. Yeah. Or Amazon, I think is what they call her. You can actually find it, I'm pretty sure, on YouTube, Koj. It's they do the pilot episode. So I think it's like an hour, maybe 45 minutes long. It's not, like I said, it's not bad. I'm kind of glad. It's definitely, you could tell, it was made for television. There's some things that are cool about it. I think Adrian would have been an awesome Wonder Woman. I prefer Gal, but
the real question, Trey, is: would you eat at this restaurant?
Yes.
And what would you eat?
What would I eat? Gold the spaghetti. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I bet Gotham City does have good spaghetti. A veal parmesan.
Okay.
Pork and beans.
Pork and beans.
I love this song.
Dude, someone at Comic-Con, I saw videos of this, did this entire scene, had his
That is
goons
awesome.
dressed up with an album, and he's just going around like breaking things. It was fantastic. She would have been an interesting choice. I could see that, especially after movies like Tomb Raider. Joker was here.
That's art nowadays. I wonder how much those paintings would go for.
Mm. Okay, I don't think I'm missing anything. So in this part 2, I have Batman 1966, The Batman with Reeves. And
Who would have
Batman and
known
Robin.
that Jack Nicholson would have gotten splatter painting ideas before they became hip? Somebody holler if you want a potty. Why did we get rid of the music?
I'll go ahead and add this one just because technically it isn't, we can say it's live action.
I'm not going to
No,
lie.
no.
I want that lighter. Flamethrower.
Okay, so I have who has the best Batmobile part 2, Batman 1966 with Adam West, The Batman with Matt Reeves 2022, Batman and Robin 1997, and then the Bat Tank from Zack Snyder's Justice League. I think that's fair. That gives us our 4 options. Dollar bill. Do I look like I'm joking?
Dude, we should do a Catwoman. Pull on Catwoman.
God, there's so many live action ones because didn't the TV series have 3? And then you have Anne Hathaway, but then there's the Gotham. So are we only doing movies? Still
I
movies,
think we
right?
stick to movies. Yeah.
Stick with the movies. Okay, so that gives
Unless
us.
they're iconic as Adam West.
Miss Kitka, because I think that one was Lee Merriweather.
What up, Sin Havoc?
Sin Havoc, what's up, brother? Do you like it?
That's good.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it kind of encouraged the Batman animated series when they did Mad Love finally to kind of add that to his character. And kudos for them, because obviously we saw the success of Harley Quinn.
I thought I was a Pisces.
That's so cool. Where does he get those lovely toys?
Hold on. What? Thank you, Sin Havoc. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe.
Too kind, brother. Means a lot, dude. Thank you. We'll give a couple more minutes on the part 2 of the Batmobile, and then we'll do like the championship series.
Man, that Batmobile is so cool, dude. Like, I think that's the difference. Like, do you think if you were driving around the Tumbler or another Batmobile other than this, well, like the modern day Batmobiles versus this one, everybody knows.
I see. Like, what's the most recognizable Batman?
Yes. It's the 1989 Batmobile.
I feel like because of the wings. But see, that's interesting though, Corey, because the wings are more prominent in the Batman Forever movie and in the Batman and Robin movie. Like, they really, it's wild how large they make those bat wings. So I feel like it still looks, I don't know. It's tough to say. I mean, all the cars are cool. That's part of the fun of every Batmobile movie, every Batman movies. You're going to get the cool car.
And we had a hailstorm recently. That would have been nice to have. This guy was awesome. This one gets the star. I wonder if you guys, Trey, have you ever had a girlfriend before? Ooh.
Let me ask you something, Pickles. Do you have to call yourself Pickles because you don't have a girlfriend?
Looks like that one real name is. That escalated quickly.
What?
All she wanted to do was take a picture, and they immediately turned around and said, "Shoot her,
Shoot her.
shoot her."
That seems awesome.
They stole that from Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That is kind of the comparison, right? Except for Batman doesn't use guns; it just beats them. Okay, I'm gonna end the poll real quick for Batmobile Part 2. So if you haven't voted on the poll, here we go. Coming down in 3, 2. I'm very curious about this one. 1.
Yeah, me too.
0. Oh, really? Okay. Wow, I'm
curious, Trey.
I'm shocked about this one.
I'm curious.
Okay. So out of 26 votes,
26 votes.
Batman and Robin, the George Clooney Batmobile, nothing. Gets nothing. 0%. I'm a little surprised by that.
None for Batnips?
This one I'm shocked by.
Oh,
the
boy,
Batman, Matt Reeves Batmobile, 3%.
It was a cool car.
I think that was my issue with the Batman Batmobile. Is it was literally just a muscle car. While it's dope as shit, it was just a muscle car. You know, there wasn't really anything Batmobile about it. What's that?
It had more like utility stuff.
I mean, it does have the cool exhaust engine in the back.
More than Matt Reeves' Batman.
Yeah,
much more.
The Bat Tank from Zack Snyder's Justice League. We'd even see it in action. We just saw the silhouette of it. Well, not the silhouette, but Batfleck on top of it. 46%. Wow.
Well, it's the Bat Tank, Trey. Like,
yeah, I mean, it was straight out of the comics. So, I mean,
is the Bat Tank considered a Batmobile?
No, I mean,
I feel like that's like, of course, I'm gonna want the Bat Tank.
Well, actually, no, because see, in Batman, in the Dark Knight Returns, Batman actually says the previous Robin called it the Batmobile. You know.
Oh yeah.
So I guess you could say it was just Frank Miller making something a little more. He figured he had a hulking Batman. He needed a big car. But 50% is the Adam West Batmobile. Okay, so I'm gonna make the championship round.
Championship round. Only 1 versus 2.
I
think you only do 2 this time. The winner of the.
I'll do it this way. I'll make it 3 because the Bat Tank actually got quite a few votes.
How many votes?
I mean, I have to do the math, but it's close to it's like 12, I think. 12 or 11 votes out of 26. No, it didn't. Man, why am I listening to you? Let me do this.
Championship round.
Okay.
Top 3 highest percentage. What? Take that to the press.
I'm surprised Adam West has got so much, but I mean, it's iconic.
Did you know that before Jack Nicholson was cast as the one Joker, his co-star from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Brad Dourif, was originally going to be Joker? I wonder who is more rich, Bruce Wayne or Richie Rich?
Okay,
Bruce Wayne.
here we go. Starting poll. Make sure you're careful because it's Batman 1989 Keaton, Batman 1966 West, Bat Tank, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and begin.
I am really excited for the championship round. I think there's a lot of good choices there. And I think this is such a tough one to pick too, Trey.
I honestly, I don't know if I could.
Like, I would pick all three. All of them?
Can I own all three? Honey.
Shh, Trey, you don't have a girlfriend.
My pain.
Mask of the Phantom was supposed to be a live action movie.
I did not know that. Could you imagine how good that? I mean, the animated movie is easily one, if not the best animated Batman film of all time. I mean, it's Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill. They just knocked it out of the park. It's one of those animated movies that people could say is maybe one of the best Batman movies, regardless of live action or animation. You know, it's that good.
He's wearing glasses. He's such a dork. Me too. Damn.
You're married. No, I'm not married. Yeah, integrity under the red hood. That is partly why I was so excited for Ben Affleck's Batman. Because when I saw that scene in BVS where he looks at the Robin that's clearly been killed by Joker, I was like, oh dude, we're gonna get it. At some point, Red Hood is gonna show up. That would have been pure gold. That would have been dynamite. Oh, never seen Mask of the Phantasm? Bro,
I think we know what our next watch party is, Trey.
That might have to happen. I'll have to think about that. Okay, maybe we'll do it on Kevin Conroy's birthday or something to honor him. You know. Yeah. Have you seen this man? Okay, guys, you have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. At 45 minutes, I'm going to close the championship round of the Batmobile poll. So make sure you vote. Vote, vote, vote.
What's up, Fresh? Good seeing you, my friend.
How you doing, brother? Yeah, it wasn't satisfying, Zach. I felt like they messed it up. Titans had so much promise, and then I feel like it always was a letdown. Like they built it up awesome, and they would always let it go. Yeah, Titans depressed me. Even Ian Holm, when he was chosen for Batman, I was like, that was not a good choice. Would have picked I don't know. I did not like him as Batman. He's a great actor. What? Okay, I'm living without cracking the
Man, his one-liners in this movie are still something we regularly say, bro.
Yeah. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight, Corey? Okay, I'm going to close the championship round of the Batmobile. And here we go. Coming down in 3, 2, 1.
I think we have to wait to get nuts first, Trey.
I agree.
We can't announce it. I'm locked in on the scene, Trey.
I like him already. You know what happened to this guy, Jack? Come on. Let's get nuts.
Little Smith & Wesson Model 1.
Wow, that's impressive.
Little 22 long rifle, or no, 22 short.
Man's RHUBARB.
All right, Trey.
We're ready.
Thank you, Beyond the Night. Hit that like and subscribe to the Bet channel. Hashtag Battalion.
Beyond the Night. You too kind. Okay.
Oh, pulling the best.
Who had the best Batmobile championship round? We took from part 1 and part 2, the top 3 percentages that were no doubters. And out of 20 votes, in last place, Batman 1966 with Adam West, 17%. Not bad. The Bat Tank from Zack Snyder's Justice League had that brief appearance, 21%. And then, of course, without question, everyone is saying 60% Batman 1989 Michael Keaton's. That makes sense. That's fair.
It's just so iconic, and it's nothing against those other ones. Batman 1989 changed superhero movies. everything kind of points to Batman 1989. So,
yeah. Well, the influence it has in Batman the Animated Series,
Absolutely.
you know, I mean, they're clearly different designs, but it still pulls a lot of influence on that, and it's still just it's an iconic car. I agree. I think when you see it, I think everyone knows what it is.
Critic Chris is asking for a poll on best live action Batcave, Trey.
So we did one on. So there's one that people wanted on Catwoman, Batmobile, but we said Joker, right? I think the Joker was the next one, right? Because I guess so. Joker's in this. Let's do best Joker. All right, I'll work on that poll. Oh, you know, there's one that's going to break my heart about this, though. Because I know, Corey, I know you haven't seen it, but man, Cameron Monaghan, who he's the Jedi survivor. What else has he done? I don't know, but he Cameron Monaghan, he plays Joker in the Gotham show, and I would still say he is easily one of the best Jokers of all time. He plays it that well, and he plays crazy versions of it. But I'll do live action movies. He's dead now.
I like how they're doing the whole look like we usually do sometimes, Trey.
Is a killer. A good pirate.
What? 20 million in cash? That's it? You broke ass Joker.
Oh. Oh shit. Batman. No, Imano.
He paused at the perfect time.
It was interesting to kind of have Joker a part of Batman's origin story with this.
What?
Okay, here we go. Who is the best live action Joker? We did anytime there is Batman and Joker in that same movie. You know, so it can't be separate.
Are you ready for this scene, Trey?
Joaquin Phoenix. I don't cry on this one, dude. It's not. Is the Batman Begins and Zack Snyder's Justice League? Not Zack. BVS had way better kill scenes, in my opinion. No, we're not going to do a poll on that. Which
Are you
had
sure
the
about
best
that?
Thomas and Martha Wayne death scene? All right, here we go. Who's the best live action Joker?
Oh, you know what's the real crime here? Look how much popcorn they have left after attending the show.
That's a real
That's
crime.
the real crime. Exactly. Yeah. They deserve what's about to.
Oh my God.
You didn't finish your popcorn. Or maybe they refilled. Do you think they had that back then? In 89? You can refill your popcorn before you leave?
I don't know.
I love the pearl necklace though dropping.
It's Frank Miller, man.
Yep.
It's iconic. Light.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
See you around, kid. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
That does sound like that. Bye, buddy.
Bye.
It's funny. The Colt news service pistol.
Starting to play the end credit song there. Da-da-da-da. This is the only scene that I cringe so hardcore because it's like so soap opera the way they play it and the way it's filmed. Like it feels cheesy.
Good night. And justice.
But this is how it is. But why?
Tell me why.
It doesn't have to be. See, at the turn. God, I hate it. It's so. Let me turn away from you and now say, but we have to try and love each other. I want to.
What?
But he's out there. And I've got to go to work. It's just so like, oh, it's like the one moment where I feel like they lose the seriousness of the role. And they're kind of like, this is a joke.
Orgo says, oh my God, it totally is. That right there, Trey,
Yeah.
is why this Batmobile is the best.
Because it armors up.
Bro, no. Did you see it rolling with the Browning in 1919?
Okay. Here's another thing that upsets me, right? When people are getting all insane about Batfleck killing people. And it's like, what happens here?
They're okay, Trey.
Did we
They're
just
most likely
forget
okay.
this about Keaton? Keaton killed a shit ton of people.
They're okay, Trey. No, they
okay.
survived.
They survived. It
They
just
definitely
burns.
survived.
They can get skin grafts. They're fine. This is such an Adam West. Yeah, with
It is
the Joker chopper. I love it though. I'll take it.
Well, this needs to be a WWE wrestler walkout song.
It's so good. See, now we need the balloons.
Right.
Oh, come on. Do I just need one? Now my camera decides not to do it. You like how that is? Come on.
We don't know on the kitty tray.
There we go. He took my balloons.
Money, 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 money. That's a good point, Koj. Batman doesn't kill people. Death
kills people. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, guys, couple more minutes. We'll do two more minutes for the who is the best live action Joker.
I'm really curious about this one.
I'm curious too. It'll be interesting to see.
I have a feeling it's going to be Heath, but
Same.
I don't want it to be.
You know, though, I think it's a matter of preference as well. But at the same time, there's something. I don't. Once again, we have been blessed with many wonderful performances of Joker. And then when you throw in animated with Mark Hamill and Troy DiMaggio and so many other guys, like Troy Baker and stuff, like, you get insane. Oh yeah, release the haircut, buddy. I want it. I'll take it.
Hubba.
Who do you trust? Free money. Where is the Batman? He's at home, washing his tights.
These are the type of political campaign ads that I want to see for the rest of the year. Where is the Batman?
Masks. Go with a smile. Okay. I'm going to close the who is the best live action Joker. So if you haven't voted, here we go.
Let Joker vote real quick.
What's that?
Joker's Wild, vote real quick. Joker, we are 1 hour 41 minutes in.
Chris says, I've to Kevin Conroy via. You have a Kevin Conroy video chat? Wait, hold on. Are you saying you video chatted with Kevin Conroy? That's awesome. Was it like one of those cameo themes? I don't know. That's dope. We said we both agreed Batman shouldn't kill. He values life, and as Conroy put it in pilot episode of Batman Beyond, he knows he can't be Batman anymore. Yeah, but you know, I think while this is partly why I liked Batman v Superman with Ben Affleck's Batman, because it was a part of his story. It wasn't ignored like the other Batman movies do, like Begins, Dark Knight, hell, even Batman Forever. It's not ignored, you know, where it's like we're just not gonna say it out loud that Batman killed somebody. But Batman v Superman was used as a way is that Ben Affleck's Batman lost his way. You know, he wasn't being the good guy anymore. He was the judge, jury, and executioner, and it's not until Superman's sacrifice that he starts to go back on the path of righteousness again. I'm curious to see where they would have taken that further.
The balloons. My balloons.
Balloons. Those are my balloons. Come on, you can do it, Stringrat. You can do it.
I like how it picks it up when you don't even mean to do it, but like when you hold it in front of the camera, like, please.
Right. It's just like, wait, I don't know. What are you asking me to do here, bro?
Please. Oh, no. Yeah.
But I do once again, right? Yeah, Kevin Conroy with that pilot episode of Batman Beyond, like it's a huge part of his story. He can't be the symbol anymore. Bob Gup.
I love how upset he is.
And if I recall, Conroy also said his favorite Batman live action. Oh, poor Bob. Was I think he said Batfleck, didn't he? I think he said he got the best sides of Bruce and Batman, which is cool. It's nice to have that seal of approval.
It is, Zach OJ.
Amazing web head, dude. Spin forever. Hope you're well, my man.
I love that scene so much. Right in front of the moon. But Trey, this is one of my favorite scenes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, because he pulls out the
yes, the Smith & Wesson Model 15.
Yeah,
with like
that's awesome. Amazing webhead that you saw Mask of Phantasm in theaters today. Was it?
Got the miniguns rolling on that theme, bro.
Mm. Well, I mean, hey, that's a great point. Batman's literally shooting at Joker. Where was the anger then?
Come on.
He's using machine guns, missiles.
Which is awesome that it works out this way.
Yeah. Kills all those guys.
He has the machine gun that he's trying to shoot Joker with. And Joker's over here, pulls out a Smith & Wesson Model 15. Missiles, and here he comes pulling out like a Smith & Wesson Model 15, 38 special here, and he takes down the Batwing. No way does that barrel have that handgun has that type of recoil.
Don't ask questions, Corey. It's the Joker, buddy.
It's hilarious that a 38 special is what takes down the Batwing.
That's so funny. That's so cool, Chris, that you actually got to speak with Kevin. I'm cool. Envious of you. That is so cool. Oh, thank you, Coach. Okay, so I was right. Yeah. Thank you, dude. When did you speak to him, Chris? Maybe it was before BBS came out. I have no idea. There is an interview, though. I think it's at a Comic-Con where he says Batfleck was his favorite.
He just takes on the Batwing with that gun and he's pointing it at her head now.
Right, yeah. So
pull the trigger. I want to see
pull the trigger. Okay, I'm gonna end this poll real quick.
Better make it 10.
Every time I hear this score, I think about this mission in Lego Batman. Okay, here we go. Okay, who is the best live action Joker out of 29 votes? In last place, we have Cesar Romero from the Adam West series and film. Jared Leto in
Are you sweet talking me?
Are you sweet talking me?
You know, we still need to see his true performance in the Ayer cut, but I think a lot of what saved that was that end scene in Zack Snyder's Justice League. I think people were excited.
Yes, but I understand, like, you know, the we don't have the Ayer cut yet with Jared Leto, you know, so we like when people are telling me they want to love like Harley Quinn and Jared Leto's Joker, you know, that's just ridiculous. And it sounds like the Ayer cut will fix that issue.
But 20% is a solid outing.
Yeah.
And then in second place, we have Jack Nicholson with 27%, which makes the champion of live action Jokers Heath Ledger with 48%. That makes sense. You know, I'm not too surprised by that rating. It makes me happy Caesar wasn't 0% because he's a great Joker, you know. Definitely very classic, you know, Joker from the golden age era. I think my chat with Kevin Conroy was almost a year before his death, but I can check and tell you. Thanks, Greg. I mean, you don't have to go through trouble. Enjoy watching the movies with us, man. But I'm glad he got to speak to him. He based off the few videos I've seen that he did with on the cameo stuff. He just seems like he's a genuine guy. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, that would have been his latest.
What? Nobody means to walk these stairs.
I almost beat the Batman arcade game for this movie, but I ran out of tokens. Just needed one more. Best arcade experience ever. Man, that's that Batmobile one that recently came out maybe a couple years ago, or it might be 10 years now. I'm maybe dating myself. You would drop me off at Boondocks or Dave and Buster's, and that's where I would be. Wasn't hard to find. Rob, yeah, dude, that's awesome. Are you going to do watch parties for the rest of the Bat films? Batman Returns next. I wasn't planning on it. I try to do things when it's makes sense, like anniversary wise. But maybe, I don't know. I mean, if you guys really want it, and replay crew, if you're watching right now, let us know in the comments if you do want us to do another Batman watch party. He was super nice, very talkative. Told me they all wanted to continue on with Justice League, but they ran out of ideas, and some wanted to move on to other projects. That is still Wonder Wife and I still to this day. Like Sunday morning is like our cartoon day, where we just get up early, make some breakfast, and while we're getting things ready to go for the day, we'll turn on Batman the Animated Series, Batman Beyond, Justice League Unlimited, or Justice League the Animated Show. Sometimes the Batman show that they did, like Justice League, is still. We were so close to that. We were so close to getting something like that in live action with Darkseid and Grainy Goodness. Kills me. Do them all, just skip Batman. You can't skip Batman and Robin Integrity. That was the first movie I got to see in theaters, and it still holds some nostalgic love. I mean, you don't want to see the little bat. I mean, technically Val Kilmer had bat nipples too. Oh no, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. The Dadpool himself. Dadpool says, I got a bone to pick with Trey Job. I just watched your Wolfman trailer video. How dare you like the furry-faced lapdog over Dracula? After all, what are you watching now? Watching Batman now, but Dad, I hate to break it to you, werewolves are always better. If you haven't checked out our Wolfman trailer reaction, you should. I'm super, super excited for that movie. Thanks, Dad, for the plug. My parents still support me.
No. I love this.
Ooh.
That's some great strength that he had there to
Right.
rip him down like that. Well, hey, you guys.
Yeah.
Rufus Johnson. Hi, guys.
What's up,
Happy Batman
Rufus?
Day. Happy Batman Day.
Happy Batman Day, brother. Hope all is well, my man. I just love that this is like Cesar Romero just like bursting out, you know.
No, Trey had the opportunity to
Yeah.
meet him, but wasn't able to capitalize on
I
it. So.
said to myself the worst thing I could ever say, which was Kevin Conroy's still young. He'll be around. Idiot. I'm lucky though that my father-in-law, he did attend and he actually got me a Batman the Animated Series picture signed by Kevin Conroy. So I'm thankful that I at least have that, but that one will always sting a bit. Because honestly, I owe Kevin Conroy. If it wasn't for the Batman the Animated Series, me watching that as a little kid growing up, this would not be the Bat Channel.
Such a cool shot there.
Ooh. Technology back then. Two little dolls holding each other attached to a little string.
Looks like Agent Kill Joker to you. The kill count is crazy.
It didn't bug me then. It doesn't bug me now. I almost met him in person, but there was a lot of people in line. I couldn't. He had as many lined up as Stan Lee did. Yeah. Completely understand that. Sarah and I, this last Denver Fan Expo or Pulp Culture Con, whatever they call it now, they've changed the name like 3 times in the last few years. We got to meet Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime, and made the clicking noises with Predator. And his line was insane. But I told Sarah, I was like, he was like the one dude that year that I really wanted to meet. I wasn't going to make the same mistake that I did with Kevin Conroy. Got to meet him, got to speak with him. Sweetest guy in the world. And the fact that he had such a huge line and actually took a couple of minutes to talk to us, you know, was incredible.
Who was that again?
Peter Cullen.
Duh.
Yeah, I know it's almost instinctual now.
Duh. Nope, that doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't sound right, guys.
Sorry, Danny Elfman. It doesn't work anymore, bro. I stole your.
Wow, that it doesn't sound right, Trey.
Feels weird, doesn't it?
It does. That's insane, man.
Sorry, didn't mean to ruin it.
You ruined Batman. They're dropping the dut-duts already. I think that's how we sign off tonight, Trey. One more dut-dut.
I'm not surprised.
Right. The song of the intro video is actually written and composed by none other than Trey of the Bat Channel. That guy. Yep. Trey is aspiring to be a manager.
A manager. You used to use that too, Corey, didn't you? Some of our first videos, Corey, his background right there. Corey used to use that for his credit, or when we did our credits, you know, like
and
thanking
we changed
people.
Out, yeah. The back logo to be the Bat Channel logo.
That's so funny.
Do we still have the old Bat Channel logo on here?
I think we do.
Bro, we got this still.
Oh, did we have it? Or I may have removed it finally.
Yeah, it looks like you removed it.
After some years, I was kind of like, it's time to go.
Man, I want a sneak peek, Trey.
You want a sneak peek of what?
Yeah. You know what I want to put up there.
Oh, I can't. You can't do that yet. We're working on stuff. You can't tease people yet. No. Oh man, it's such a good movie. 35 years later, and it's still dope. Oh yeah. Thanks, Pred Alien. I appreciate it, dude. Oh my god, Deadpool's being crazy. So Corey, 35 years later, how's the movie hold up for you?
Minus he gave us the signal, playing the wrong song afterwards. Fantastic, Trey. Still amazing. Man, dude, it's been a while since I've seen this movie. Like,
has it really?
Oh yeah. Maybe a couple years, maybe longer.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. I don't know why I haven't watched it. But gotta love the credit scene music.
Yeah.
Back in this time frame. Man. Yeah, no, it brought back a lot of memories. Especially when we played the cartoon right before it, dude. And the commercial right before it. Like that, like I remember watching that so much as a little kid, putting it in the VHS and turning it on and seeing the Diet Coke and then the Warner Brother ad there.
Oh yeah.
Disappointed that they didn't pick up today, Trey. They didn't answer the call. Yeah. No,
your channel song is great. Imagine turning it into a Wolfman song. Woof woof doesn't work, does it?
Woof woof.
Woof woof.
Woof woof.
Dad, you're taking the Wolfman thing too personally. I get it. You like vampires. I apologize for my trailer reaction. I thought you would have liked the little clip I played for you. You know, I figured that would have been your response after hearing such a claim.
Yeah, this just brought back A lot of good memories, buddy.
Yeah, dude. I agree. I mean, there's always the argument of who is the best Batman, who is the best Joker, like we did throughout this thing. And to me, it's, if there's one thing to be proud of with Batman, and another reason why it's very deserving for the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, is Batman has continued through the last 85 years to be iconic. You know, I think they say, you know, the second most recognized symbol in human history, other than the Christian cross, is the Superman logo. And I would also say probably in third place is the Batman logo, you know, that little guy right there. It's so iconic that when you see it, you know who it is, you know who it belongs to. And that's just part of the branding, the IP of this great character, and why he's able to, you know, stand the test of time, and why he will continue. And it's probably why Hollywood is able to do a Batman universe with Matt Reeves, and also have Gunn's DC universe with Batman, and people still like, it's awesome to them. It's like more Batman content. Cool. Like, that's crazy. Imagine like having 2 live action Batmans all at once in cinema, and somehow it's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know how good it's going to be, but like, it's just crazy that we're there. We're doing crazy stuff like that. 2 live action Batmans. We're not getting a reign of Michael Keaton for a couple of films, Christian Bale for 3 films, Ben Affleck for 6 movies, you know, or cameos and stuff like that. Like, here you got Matt Reeves with Robert Pattinson. It's just an insane time to be a Batman fan. And, you know, as I would say with Godzilla, you know, it's a damn good time to be a Godzilla fan. Yeah, it's a damn good time to be a Batman fan as well. So the Bat lives long, you know, long live the Bat. He's continuing on for another 85 years, probably. Chris says, do you have a favorite episode of Batman, the animated series, of each villain?
Is he asking what our favorite episode of Batman, the animated series, or what our favorite villain?
Or just
it's easy for me.
For Batman the animated series?
Yeah.
What is it for you?
So villain wise, I loved Two-Face.
Oh, really?
Yes. I was always fascinated with Two-Face because they were friends, you know, with Harvey Dent, and then, you know, Two-Face has always been a very interesting villain. For, I know a lot of people say Joker, that's why I was like, I'm gonna go with something a little bit different. Two-Face is such a fantastic villain, and even the episodes with Two-Face were there. So you know how he's such an interesting villain, you know, how he you know, used to be good, then, you know, kind of saw the darkness in the world, and started to do things by chance, and justice was a flip of a coin. So he's just a fascinating villain. So that's why, you know, I do like you know, Two-Face, and obviously I think the Batman, Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight series does it best with them, but I do like Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face as well. So I'm not one to throw past that one as well. So I'm so yeah, the Two-Face episode. What's the other one?
I mean, some of them.
Second Chance. Yes, somebody mentioned down below. Second Chance was a good one too. So
I personally love the episode Nothing to Fear, where, I mean, with the iconic line, you know, is, you know, I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman, you know, like that. It's just like perfect, you know. And then you got I think it's the second episode, if I recall, Batman the Animated Series, Christmas with the Joker. It's kind of a sillier episode, but one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time, and Corey knows this, it's one of those scenes where like Christmas isn't complete for me unless if I watch It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
And the fact that it always kind of stuck with me when I saw that episode. I think it's episode 2, if I recall, with Christmas with the Joker, where Batman, Robin wants to watch It's a Wonderful Life.
That's a great
and
one,
Batman says to him, just like, I don't like that movie. And Robin's confused by it. And he's like, I just never understood it. And it's because he never believed, It's a Wonderful Life. He's living this tragic life. And to me, while it was kind of a heartfelt and kind of comedic episode and kind of light toned in a way, those few moments with Batman, there's something deep in there in that tragedy. And it's also goes to show Batman in a way where he's he's dealing with that tragedy, but also It's a Wonderful Life. George Bailey, he realizes the importance of his life and how he matters. And I think in a way it's that same story for Batman. He's figuring out why he matters.
It's a great episode for sure.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many.
I was surprised you didn't mention what was it, the man who killed Batman? The man who killed Batman?
The man who killed Batman?
Yeah.
I think that was wasn't that
season
49? Episode 49, I think. Right?
I can't remember for sure.
I mean, I see what you're saying. I mean, that's a good one. Because I think that's with Joker and Rupert Thorne.
Yeah, the kick me.
Yeah. I've got Batman in my basement, the deep freeze, Scarecrow, Fear of Victory. Yeah, there's so many good ones. I don't know. I could watch like you do. I do already. I watch that show
Old Wounds
over and over again. Old Wounds with Nightwing telling Tim Drake why he quit being Robin. Oh, yeah. That's a goodie. Hey,
hope your Batman Day stream went well today, buddy.
Thanks, dude. Great to see you.
The Trial. That's a good one. Yeah. That's a good one. Been trying to edit a Batman Robin movie from.
Oh, that's cool. I dig that.
Appointment at Crime Alley.
Huh. Dude, you're gonna start making me baby. That's such a good man. I can't wait to see the Schumacher. I think it's gonna happen. I get the feeling that there's no reason for, I understand the reservations about the Ayer cut, especially with James Gunn, because he did the Suicide Squad movie and, doesn't want competition. That universe is still very much recent and relevant enough. I think people care. So it could be considered competition in his eyes. But there's no reason. There is no competition. There is nothing. If you just want to release DC content to honor Joel Schumacher, the late great Joel Schumacher, then release that darker cut, Batman Forever, with the bat creature and the opening scene with Harvey Dent. Like,
sure,
it's time. I feel like it's coming. It's definitely coming. And next year, I believe, will be an anniversary for Batman Forever, so we'll definitely do a watch party for that, and maybe I'll reach out to the guys who are handling that whole release the Schumacher on social media thing and have them join us. We'll do a whole thing for it. That might be cool, like we did for Make the Batfleck movie when that was going strong. I like the Clayface one where a piece of Clayface was a little girl that Tim Drake befriending. Oh yeah, that was crazy. Man, you guys are naming so many like good Batman animated series episodes. This is making me like want to watch. We might have to end the show now, so I can actually start enjoying some of this. It is Batman Day after all. I haven't even normally I play Batman Arkham Knight every year when it's Batman Day, and this year I haven't gotten to get to it yet.
You know what game I've been thinking about playing?
What?
Telltale Batman.
Bro, did you ever beat Batman Telltale?
Well, I never beat Walking Dead because you know about me and things coming to an end. So, but I love Telltale games. The Wolf Among Us, The Walking Dead. I even started playing that Back to the Future one.
Oh, yeah. I never beat that one.
Yeah, I haven't beat it yet either. Yeah, I was looking at the Batman one. I was like, I know you beat it.
I've now beaten it 3 times. I actually just recently played it a couple months ago, all through the first season, the second season. And that game is awesome. There's some crazy good stuff in that game. I hope Telltale's starting to do stuff again. So I hope they make a season 3. Telltale, if you're looking for IP, do it. Telltale just makes great games. They don't get enough credit. Even the Jurassic Park game that they did was awesome. Like you said, Corey, with The Wolf Among Us, the Walking Dead games, that I met the actress. Corey and I did meet the voice actress for Clementine, and she's the absolute sweetest. I would love to see that character. Walker Stalker. Yeah.
Remember when we did that live action zombie, and we cleaned house.
We crushed it, man. Yeah,
it was too easy, bro.
Go ahead, Corey. But we came in prepared. Like they were.
Oh, we did.
They thought it was gonna be cutesy. You know, the
and
zombie actors they have around.
Nah, they didn't get anything, bro. That was sweet, man. Like it was like a maze, and they gave you like laser guns, and they had that like recoiled and such like that. And zombies had like little sensors on their heads that if you hit them in their head, it would vibrate, and they'd pretend to die and such like that. And we went in there. Trey, was Sarah there with us? Yeah, Sarah was there. Sarah was there. She had just got there, right? And then
that was one of the first years.
And Merle was getting a little frisky with her.
He did. Yeah, he was flirty with her for sure. Yeah, he was trying to at least.
But like it was a maze, and you walk through, and there's zombies reaching out at you, and they touch you, you're dead. So we went through there. We had our AR-15s, and I think you were in the front. You led, and then I covered up the 6 because I knew there was going to be people coming from.
We literally did like. That what was it? Season 3 of Walking Dead, where Rick Grimes, when they break through the prison, and it's like all of us in a circle, like just we had 360-degree awareness. Nothing was breaking through that, man. I remember when there was a bunch of them coming from behind. So I was like, go, and then I just turned around when we hit the corner. You were taking on the front threats, and I just reached around, knocking them out, dude. That was fun, man. Oh man, that's some good memories. I don't even know how we got to this with The Walking Dead, but that's so cool. By the way, Corey, I have a stream and I'm playing. I would love you on Real World's Finest. Batan trying to steal my own co-host. See how that is? Don't subscribe to Batan. I'm just kidding. Batan Sots is a dear friend of ours. It's always good seeing you, dude. Oh man, got Adventures of Batman and Robin on Super NES. Yeah, I can't beat Poison Ivy on it,
bro. That was totally me with Metal Gear Solid.
I
could never get past the torture scene.
Oh yes. Did you buy the remastered version?
I did, and I totally broke my new Xbox controller trying to beat that. Because the secret to it, if you didn't have one of those auto ones, is basically you just take a marker and you just rub over the buttons like that really quick. And I finally beat it. I finally saved Merle, and that's like 25 plus years in the making with that one.
Wow. That's dude. I spent hours watching Corey play that game. I saw it. It's so funny. Like, nowadays, Corey and I, like, in terms of me as being the little brother watching Corey playing the game. Oh, yeah, the Daryl Dixon show is coming out. Season 2. I'm the Book of Carol, dude. Let's freaking go. Super stoked for that. But yeah, man, it's fun, watching Corey as a kid, playing the video games that I couldn't beat. Like he did Resident Evil and Dino Crisis and stuff. Like I couldn't play those games. They freaked me out. And nowadays me playing the crazy Arkham Knight and the Star Wars games that are coming up. Yeah, dude.
Batman, we're 10 days away from October 1st. October 1st is the start of Christmas season.
What?
Yes.
Can't skip Halloween. Corey.
Hallmark starts playing Christmas movies October 1st, so I just adopted that, Trey. So, yeah. Skip Halloween, bro.
Wrong. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Penguin show. I think someone asked about that earlier if we would be reviewing it. Yes. I think how Corey and I are going to have to do it. I would have loved to do our week by week breakdown. Maybe we will. I don't know. The hard part is my wife and I are going to Greece in a couple of weeks.
Boo.
So we'll be there for 2 weeks, and it's all during, some of the last few episodes of the Penguin. So we won't be able to do the weekly breakdowns like we do, but maybe we'll do a season 1 review. But I did watch the first episode, and it's fantastic. It's amazing. Like from watching Star Wars, The Acolyte to the Penguin, it's miles different of a better show.
Dude, I knew it was going to be an amazing show. Like I don't like the Batman, but Penguin was the best portion in that. So Colin did a fantastic job, but I have to do this, Trey. Oh, down with the Hallmark.
Down with the Hallmark. Oh my God. Dude, do I still have that? I don't know. Remember when I used to, anytime our good friend Sickness used to show up?
Oh yeah, we still have it.
Right? Do we still have that? Oh my God. That was some of the funniest stuff. So we actually have a friend who goes by Sickness for his YouTube profile, and anytime he would show up, it's been a while since we've seen Sickness. I hope he's okay. I need to reach out to him. But yeah, we used to play this video every time he showed up because he knew he was going to say something batshit crazy.
It was way better than the Acolyte.
Yeah, I mean, that's not hard to do, though. Also, Matt Reeves said he didn't direct a single episode, which, yeah, I know he wrote some of it. But I think Matt Reeves is a talented dude. He's done things I do like. Planet of the Apes movies. He did 2 out of 3, and in my opinion, the best out of the 3 movies Matt Reeves handled. And Cloverfield. Cloverfield, I think, is an underrated kaiju movie. So he's talented. I just wasn't a huge fan of the Batman. There's elements I like about it, and I hope they expand on it, but it's not my favorite. That doesn't mean it's horrible, but there's other things that I would put as trash compared. I would put the Suicide Squad movie as trash compared to that. Zack Snyder does it better when he gets a long cut. Matt Reeves should release a shorter cut of the Batman. Oh my God, Batman. Did I see Jay Liva's post? I did not. What are you talking about?
He posted on Twitter that Happy Batman Day and had a picture of Deathstroke and Batman drawing there.
Really? Share your screen. Do you have it up?
Yep, I can get it. Saladia mentioned it earlier, and he sent it to
if you guys don't know who Jay Oliva is, he is a very talented director for a lot of animated movies and shows. Like he did a lot of the New 52 Justice League animated universe films, like Throne of Atlantis, Justice League. What was it? What's it called? Justice League. Totally spacing. But he did a lot of the New 52 style movies. And just recently, Twilight of the Gods. Ooh, God dang it. I know it's just a picture, but man, if you ever played Arkham Origins of Batman, and when you heard Ben Affleck's Batman was going to do that movie basically with Batman versus Deathstroke, like, come on. I wanted that. I was so excited for that.
Right.
That trailer that they did for
look at
that
the helm
game.
too, bro.
Oh. Ah. Don't tease me like that, Liva. Don't do it. Man. Well, happy Batman Day. Hey guys, so as we start to wrap up tonight, like I said, once again, thank you guys so much for your patience. I know we've been MIA for a little bit. There's some things going on personally in my life that required some attention.
Hey, what's going on? Ah, you're talking trash. You're talking all kinds of. Where's that brother of yours, Super Bro Corey? Where is he? I want to talk. Oh, there he is. Listen, you little punk. You want to talk trash about my boy Dracula over your Teen Wolf loving ass. Let me tell you something. It ain't gonna work. Come October 31st, I'm taking you down. What are you gonna do when these
Is this like a wrestling
chopping
promo?
on you, brother?
He's kind of right.
Dad, I already got this one beat right here. Dad, you need to stop mixing the vodka with your blood.
So shut up, bitch.
No Bloody Marys for you.
Look what you did,
Stick
Trey.
with the silver bullet whiskey shots.
Look what you did, Trey.
Oh my
This is your
God.
fault.
This
What is going on? And where's Andy? And what is going on?
I was out all morning, so I have no clue. I haven't seen the Wolfman trailer or the Wolfman review yet, so
hurtful.
No clue what's going on.
Well, thanks for the plug, Dad, and a reason to do the plug. We have a trailer to a trailer reaction to the Wolfman teaser that's coming out in January 2025. Please check out that trailer. Give us a like, give it a comment, share the video so it gets recognized and picks up in the YouTube algorithm. And let us know. Werewolves versus vampires. Who's better? It's already werewolves. You don't even need an answer. So sorry, Dad. Sucks to suck, nerd. More trash.
You can take that trailer about Teen Wolf loving guys and girls and shove it where the sun don't shine, brother. That's it. That's enough. Take it off the air.
I think daylight is coming, Dad. Daylight. Go back to your home in your coffin, you old geezer. Just kidding.
I'm gonna have to clean this myself.
Oh, damn the devil! Damn the devil to hell! Oh, shoot!
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, Dad Pull for the wonderful appearance, calling the stream trash. That's support. That's support from your parents, which is
Yeah, go for it, Jay.
No, go ahead.
I was just thinking, the one poll that we didn't do, and we may have to make a movie about, Trey? Who was the best Batman?
Affleck was the bomb as Batman, yo.
Word, bitch! Batfleck like a motherfucker! What's up now?
We'll do that one later. Oh my God. Chris, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate you, and thank you for subscribing to the battalion of the Bat channel. We appreciate you, and it was fun, man. It was fun reading your comments, and so cool that you got to speak with the late great Kevin Conroy, man. That's truly an unforgettable experience.
Entrance onto Snyder Cut Fighters.
You guys better not do a watch party for Batman Returns outside of Christmas time. Guys, once again, I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with us, celebrating not only the 35th anniversary of Batman, the 1989 film of Tim Burton with Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson, Kim Basinger, but also 85 years of the Cape Crusader Batman. He's getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame because he's the greatest superhero of all time. Sorry, Corey. But it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys for sticking with us, for being patient as we start to roll out more content, more great things. We'll be more into it again. I know it's once I tell you guys what's going on in my life, we just haven't announced it yet. You guys will understand and be super excited. So I will reveal what is happening.
Did you mean you were gonna put on some more Batman? Or are you gonna put on that Teen Wolf lapdog crap?
Corey, I'm gonna need you to spray your room with garlic powder or holy water and keep that blood-sucking vampire out of here. But guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. As always, it helps us out so much when you smash that like, you share this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. We love you. We appreciate you. And I'm your host, Trey, with the Super Bro Corey. And don't forget to tune in weekly.
Same bat time.
Same bat channel. See you later, guys.
It was a damn good show today, Trey.
Damn good show.
And let's end.
Is that werewolf a poodle? You know.
Oh, he's a poodle, all right. That's going, everybody.
He's a dead poodle.
Dead poodle. There we go. Hashtag dead poodle. All right, everybody. Happy Batman Day. Peace.
Question. How do we call?
He gave us a signal.